Back in the ruck, and Roberts gets it down, but only as far as Brad Davis. Can't take the footy with him though. Bartolo gets a high tackle, and he will get a free kick. Handballs it away to Adam Wells, goes towards half forward, but Rod Doubledham stands his ground, takes the mark, diving at half back, plays on now. Right foot kick back to whence it came. High kick, Corbett from behind, but a good mark in front though. And taking the grab was Roberts, is it? Or Baird it is. And half back goes long towards centre half forward. Broughton, the big man, over his head through a number of players. Doubledham over the top. Button gets a clearing kick back to the centre of the ground. Matty Furman leaves it there. Ditchburn as well. Numbers with Belpost still. Handball came out. Set a task in the middle for his teammate in Bartolo. Still in the middle of St Albans. Now Furman. Little left foot kick. Goes past. That was Graham in there fighting hard for it. Now Harrison in there also. And a push in the back, said the umpire. Belmont Lions to take the free kick. It'll be Michael Harrison. And half back. Plays on now. Well, went to go long. Goes off hands to Bartolo. He's handball to Urquhart. Now he goes with a wobbly punt towards half forward over the head of Harvey. Back there though, standing his ground is Daniel Beck. Runs through half back. Wobbly left foot kick to a vacant half forward position. Foot race between Simmons and Hall. And Hall gets there first. Kick off the ground. Got some support in Pickett also. He's a little toe poke. Back on it, stood over the top of the football, and the umpire will now come in and ball it up in between wing and the half-forward position on the outer side. Belmont Lions just into attack. They lead 7-9-51. The bell post till 2-6-18.
Pickett probably had more time than he thought. Tommy Hall put a good shepherd on there, Laurie, but it wasn't to advantage. The ball goes up again. Ball very, very close to the boundary line. In fact, it's over. And on true centre wing outer side, at the 2-minute mark of the final quarter, boundary umpire will bring the ball back into play. Graham and Roberts to do the work. Graham, nice tap down forward for the Lions, but all to no avail because it stacks on the mill once again. So umpire Tatnell this time will throw the ball in the air as Tommy Hall giving some instruction to his teammates out there. Graham does well. In fact, it comes down to Tommy Hall in front. Peter McVilly. Handball to the player who's running there. Gee whiz, they're away here because Bolchek is 20 metres out directly in front and has sprayed it across the face of goal. Does get it behind, so golden opportunity. They open it up there all of a sudden, the Belmont Lions. They go to 7-10-52. They lead Belpost till 2-6-18. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 3 minutes gone.
Oh, Sean Simmons from full-back. Played on, then lost the footy, then got around Carr. Wobbly punt towards half-back, over the head of Davis. Beck's there as well, tries to break free. Wrapped up by Overall, not going anywhere. Overall on hands and knees trying to get it away. Comes out for a toe poke, Harrison, only as far as Wells. Now a kick off the ground towards the centre. Running at it, McDonald, pushed past it by Button. Quick kick out of the pack by Baird. Broughton, the big man, onto centre wing. Can't take the mark. Harvey falls over the top of him. Now Daniel Beck, short little kick towards Broughton again. Over the top of it, Harvey kept his feet, got a left foot kick away. And will it stay in? No, it won't. For Scott Pickett. And it will be a boundary throw in on centre wing on the outer side. So Roberts gets across there as rain starts to fall again at St Albans Reserve, and he gets it down with a double fister towards Bartolo. Didn't have the football, should have got a free kick, didn't. And then a high tackle to Belpost Hill as well. The umpire will ball it up. It was
players holding hands.
Yeah, Steve Miletto getting up after copying one high, but the umpire says it's his, and it will be a ball up. Still on the outer side. From the ruck contest, Davis is there. Adam Wells, kick off the ground by Tom Hall. And it's okay for Pickett on the boundary line, back towards the 50. And Hammond takes a good mark against Julian Carr. To drive it back towards centre half back, over the head of a couple of players. Baird taps it on towards the middle, and Roberts, he falls over the top of the football. Now Mills, he lost it as well. Hands, he can't pick it up. Pretty slippery out there at centre half forward. Umpire says play on. Still in the middle of the pack, and the umpire will have to come in now and ball it up.
They're asking for free kicks.
Must have been like a piece of cake there. It was going in and out of hands so quickly.
So ball up just inside the centre square at centre half forward. The Belmont Lions into attack. They lead 7-10 to 2-6. Roberts, he gets the ruck contest down. Harrison in the middle. Over the top of it, Bartolo. Also there, Pickett. Adam Wells kick off the ground towards centre wing. Goes towards Broughton. Harvey right next to him. Over the top of it, the big ruckman. Needs to get rid of it. Through the middle, Martin Handley. Slung as he got his kick away. And ball by Mills. Got it towards Button. He breaks free. Needs to keep it in front of him. Handball. Missed Pickett. Goes along the half-forward wing position. Doubled him. Got it back towards Pickett. Close to the boundary line. Kick off the ground by doubled him. And Harrison, little toe poke towards Newell. Sean Wells over the top of it as well. Harrison wraps up Bartolo, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Having seen that go 35 metres, Laurie, I now understand what rugby union's about.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, the wind's just swirling around here now, and it's got up, it's picked up a heap here now, and it's very nasty for footy now.
So a ball up from the ruck contest. Graham and Harrison sees it over the boundary line. Boundary throw in, wing and half forward.
He's been pretty good in and under most of the day, Harrison, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Hasn't
Yeah, he puts himself in where the ball is.
So the ball now out of bounds, out of centre wing, comes back into play. 6 minutes gone, final quarter. Baird gets a tap down for Belfast Hill, but to no avail. Is in the way. There's Newell, little toe poke. Now a much bigger kick from well. What's happening? Is the game continuing? Yeah, there was a mark paid, but it was very, very late. Now there's another diving mark to Scotty McDonald, and between wing and half forward, out of sides for Belfast Hill. McDonald now has the mark. He's gone right across the ground. He's got Ditchburn out there, takes the mark and plays on. Kicked it back toward the boundary. Out there was, I couldn't see who that Urquhart it was. Went for the footy, but it's good relieving kick. It's going to land just inside the further play by Beck. And he's read the game very well today, Daniel Beck, and another clearing kick. It's very difficult to see Belfast still getting anywhere near this score, as the wind took that throw in away towards the southern end. In under the pack, Adam Wells can't get the footy out. There's a kick, comes clear, but again, rooting it well is Beck. He's attacked from behind. No free kicks to the umpire. Ball comes to ground. Oh, there's a terrible kick from the Belmont Lions. Back into the field of play. Baird accepts a handball. Handball over the top to Simon Conley. Drops the footy. Play on to the umpire. Baird picks it up. He's thrown to the ground as he kicks.
Point, I think.
Out of bounds on the full. So right across, I reckon there was a couple of free kicks maybe were in there, but they haven't paid them all day, I suppose. Why would they pay them now? It's 8 minutes into the final quarter. Ball out of bounds. In defence for the Belmont Lions. So double them to get the free kick. Simon Conley standing the mark. Decides to go across the ground there, and he goes long. Henry Button's out there. Puts the body behind the footy. Now that's a lovely kick to Graham. Oh, he's got a player loose further down the ground. It is Pickett. If he can pick it up, he can. Kicks it inboard to Newell. Well, overruns the footy, Newell. Pretty poor effort there, but it's luck's a fortune for the Belmont Lions. It came into the arms there of Graham. Now it's just centre half forward. Picked up by hands. Great tackle.
That was a good tackle.
Well, he got the kick though. So ball is in the middle. A diving catch to Matty Furman. I don't know whether he might have hurt the leg a bit there, but chips it over to Sean Simmons. Simmons now runs away with the footy. Kicks it towards half forward. Old Broughton got in his teammates' way perhaps there and gave the Belmont Lions defence a chance. It's kicked forward again by Baird. Simon Connolly has the footy. Takes a long time to get rid of it. And the ball over the boundary line. So they're certainly getting plenty of opportunity to get rid of the footy as Foran comes onto the ground. Ball out of bounds. 15 metres from the behind post for Belfast Hill. Over the back of the pack, picked up, doubled and tackled just head high, and free kick paid. Goes for the defence. It's right across the ground. That's a much better effort from Newell on that occasion. Kicks it along the ground. Now Pickett picks it up, touches it on the ground, touches a second time. He's run 50, 60 metres. Now he kicks straight into the man running beside him. Tried to kick it off the ground, could barely raise a gallop. The ball now, Peter McBurley desperate there, trying to keep. In fact, it's Brad Davis trying to keep the ball in the forward half. Picked up by Harrison, just to kick forward. Tommy Hall, one to beat. Tries to, he outmanoeuvred himself, Tommy. You're not playing with the champions now. It's GDFL as Simmons takes the mark. Kicks quickly into the path there of Matty Furman by attacking the ball well as Boltech does well. Need to get rid of it, drops the footy.
Good call, Eric.
Poor effort because he had ample opportunity. He had players running, players calling. Peter McBilly very, very tired. And I think the St Albans ground is starting to find quite a few of them out. Found a few out yesterday, it's worse today, but that's centre half forward for Belpost Hill. Ball kicked across the ground. Martin Hanley kicks it along the ground towards the goal. It's kicked by Belmont Lions through Pickett, wide to the outer side. Bartolo picks the footy up. Tackle there from Newell. Not able to stop the kick. Goes forward, looking for Roberts. Becker's back there, pushed in the back. Play on to the umpire. And, well, Hepworth just handballed it to a man in the crowd. No free kick. Ball will come back into play. We've been playing 11 minutes final quarter. Belpost Hill 2 goals 6. Trail Belmont Lions 7 goals 10.
So Andrew throwing half forward. Panthers into attack. Ruck contest. Roberts up against Foran. Ball comes towards Button. Slung out somehow to Roberts. Got a kick away. Standing over the top of it, Broughton tried to tap it on towards McDonald. And in fact develops around him. The umpire says play on. Breaks free this time, kicking in danger. Play on the call. Newell in there. And the umpire still letting play go on. Newell came in with a fresh air shot again. Wells. Oh, ball the bloody thing up, for God's sake.
Laurie, it's not dissimilar to yesterday now with Bannockburn. Belpost still the same, but a lot of players kick hunting.
Yes, and you called it beautifully. I think the ground's the winner again here. they're worn to a frazzle. They can hardly move. They run up and down the one spot.
Backley got the kick away. Harvey overran it. Foran kick off the ground, close to the boundary line. Beck runs on. It's Manchester United now. 3 soccer kicks in a row. Newell handballed it back to Beck, pushing the back, and we'll come back to Aaron Newell at half-back flank.
Disadvantaged Belmont Lions, didn't it? They were well away there.
Yeah, I don't think this is the sort of ground you can go kick chasing on. I mean, I suppose there's a bit of an excuse for the day. If the footy's not coming to, I suppose you've got to go and get it, but you can use up too much energy if you do that.
So Aaron Newell at half-back goes towards centre wing. Graham goes up, can't take the mark, and off hands, out of bounds for a boundary throw in on centre wing. Be interesting to find out. I know you didn't do stats on them, Laurie. Marks today. There wouldn't have been too many marks taken.
No, there's not been many marks at all. There's been a lot of throw-ins, I can tell you that.
Boundary throw in Foran. Gets it down to the side of the pack. Sean Wells in there fighting hard for it. Still on centre wing, kick off the ground. And another kick off the ground. Came from Corbett. And
well, Harrison.
Now Harrison keeps going, and another kick off the ground towards centre half forward. Hands to run onto it. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. But he gets swung as he got his kick away. Now Boltich left it for Davis. Now falls towards Hands. Inside 50 for the Belmont Lions. Came back somehow to Corbett. Corbett to run in, and
he's missed
everything out of bounds for a throw in. Harrison was running next to him. Only Tom Hall and Steve Miletto between them and the goal, and it's out of bounds for a throw in right forward pocket.
Well, we're saying how everybody's tired, but it was a bit of a good endurance by Harrison, and he went from back to forward, and he did quite well there.
Andrew throw in, Hammond got it down towards Hands to run onto it. Furman over the top of him overall. Fresh air shot. Second effort was better, only as far though as Boltesh. Gets around on the right foot. Kick was smothered by Simmons. Now Adam Wells. Good pick up and kick, but only as far as Holtz. He runs at it, gets it at centre half forward, drills it back towards Daniel Beck. McVilly there as well. Sits for McVilly. Round on the right boot. High towards centre half forward. And nobody really there to take the mark. Kick off the ground once again. Goes towards Julian Carr. Falls in the arms of Harrison. Ripped off the ball by Ditchburn. And now Pickett off a step, left foot kick towards the pocket. Miletto to run onto it. And he kicks it off the ground, looking for the safety of the boundary line before Pickett and Carr can get there. He does so. And it's out of bounds for a throw in 40 metres around for the Belmont Lions goal. They still lead 7-10-52. Belpost Hill 2-6-18.
To the ball to come back in. Forward pocket for Belmont Lions. Down up high was Graham. At the back of the pack was Matt Furman. Kicks it back to the centre. Daniel Beck reading it well. Handball over the top to Hepworth. Handball. He's put his teammate in a bit of trouble there in Newell. Handballs eventually to Brad Davis. Davis now kicks towards the full forward position in front. Tom Hall can't take the mark. Umpire. Well, he put a shepherd on Boltich then. Carr picked the footy up. and has kicked A behind. So 7 goals 11 Belmont Lions, 53. They lead Belpost still 2 goals 6-18. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes gone. Simmons now plays to himself, kicks long from the full-back position. Foran, high in the air, picked up again by Newell. Handball over the top, looking for Pickett, and unfortunately not able to control the football. So it's out of bounds again between wing and half-forward flank, outer side for the Belmont Lions. Up high, Foran, nice tap forward. Only as far as Martin accepts a handball, kicks on the left foot, Bartolo to Simmons. Simmons now gets the kick finally over the centre.
Got to be in the back.
Buttons almost takes the mark, picked up by Doubleham. He's got a player loose on centre wing. It's Holtz. Now he's got a player further up the ground in hands. He's too tired. Can't even pick the footy up. So Boltech, he can't pick it up either. It's Boltech now. Kicks the ball to half forward. Picked up by overall for Belpost Hill. Back to half forward. Holtz attacks the footy. He's attacked by finally picked up Peter McVilly. Kicks long into the half forward line. McVilly. Mark not taken. Comes to Carr. Carr picks the footy up. Gets it to Pickett. Pickett to the full forward position. Corbett. Plenty of time. Hooks it around the body. That might nearly be the seal. Tommy Hall can't take the mark off his hands. A behind to Corbett. 7 goals, 12, 54 Belmont Lions. They lead Belpost Hill 2-6-18. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes gone.
So Sean Simmons with the ball at fullback for Belpost Hill. I know everything, Fano. Don't worry about that. Kick in. Oh, bowl's bared over. Harrison runs onto it. Can't pick it up. Goes past Sean Wells. And umpire says play on. Goes towards Davis over the top of it as well. Still inside 50. Martin gets it away. Only as far as McVilly. He can't take it with him though. And pack develops still around Bartolo. Now, Harrison got his head ripped off by Adam Martin. And will take the free kick. In fact, it was McVilly.
Wasn't very happy about the tackle either.
So Peter McVilly, 50. Goes long now with a torpedo punt. Wobbly towards, Matty Furman doesn't take the mark, drops it. Then in the middle, pushed off the ball by Graham. Now Bartolo tried to get a kick away under pressure from Hall. Boltesh, right foot kick towards Harrison. Good mark. And we'll line up for goal from 20 metres out directly in front.
He's had a few tries, Michael Harrison.
So he's kicked 1 goal 3 this afternoon. He's for goal number 2 and for the 8th goal for Belmont Lions.
There's a nice little touch. Rod Doubledam ran 75 metres to pat Ryan Boltech on the backside for a nice little bit of work there.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was very good.
So Michael Harrison, 20 metres out, slight angle for goal number 2. He comes in. Roberts standing the mark, keeps it low, and puts it through for his 2nd goal of the afternoon. And the Belmont Lions go to 8-12-60. They lead Belpost Hill 2-6-18. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, and we've been playing 19 minutes in the final term.
Graham back on.
Yes, and he's done a fair job for them, Graham, round the ground. Not so much with any of the tap-outs, because, as you said earlier, Laura, there hasn't been many.
Yeah, well, they've had a lot of guys contribute to their success, the Belmont Lions. Blokes coming in and out of the game too. It's one of those games that's hard to play 4 good quarters of football.
So, ball in the middle with Foran to do the ruck work, reasonably fresh. Hits it backwards, only as far there as Adam Wells, tries to get it to Bartolo. He's immediately tackled there by Foran. Wells comes back on the footy, hooks it around the body, looking for Sean Wells on centre wing. He's tackled without the footy, and free kick, Sean Wells, right in the middle of the ground. Kicked it towards centre half forward. Scotty McDonald takes the mark, plays on the left foot, kicks towards full forward in the way again, Daniel Beck. Reads the game very well back there and takes the saving mark. I'm sure he'll kick it as far as he can out of the danger area. He does that. Big torpedo, got hold of that, slanted at centre wing. In fact, it's in the arms of Julian Carr, well up the ground. Takes the mark on centre wing. He kicks it low, looking for and finding Henry Buttons. Chases after the footy, pushes it toward the boundary. It's still in play, and so the ball comes out to Pickett. Picks it up, runs, touches the ball on the ground. He's got teammates telling him to keep going, but decides to kick it back into the corridor. Tommy Hall, good spoil.
Harrison.
Harrison again. He's found the play. Well, he can take the mark. Probably needed to just steady and try and get it on the chest. There's a
Play on.
a whistle on play, advantage paid. If he can pick it up, Sean Simmons, he can now. There's advantage. And kick the ball as hard as he can. It's gone 30 metres onto the big chest of Broughton on centre wing. Gets up and plays on quickly. Kicks it low into the breeze. Beck is back there. Scotty McDonald comes onto the footy. Throws the ball out to Urquhart. Urquhart for Belpost Hill. He's tackled as he kicks the footy. It's in open space. Holtz runs onto the footy. Taps it forward. Looking for Newell. Newell, safe play. Looks for the boundary from 25 metres inboard. Kicked it along the ground. And over the boundary line. Even the boundary umpire's pretty tight over there too. Laurie's having trouble getting to it.
Well, I'm just running my eyes around the ground there. It's a long time since I've seen the guys as tight as this. They're just worn out. Sean Simmons, I'll bet he hopes the ball doesn't go near him again, Harry.
From that throw in, Roberts threw the ball out, only as far there as Holtz. He's kicked the ball long to centre wing. It's just stopped. A bit like one of your 9 irons. Laurie's hit the ground and stopped dead.
It'll be 2 inches from the cup.
I was going to say, about 40 metres short too.
So the ball finally pushed over the boundary line. Centre wing, true centre wing, out of side of the ground. 22 minutes gone, final quarter. 2 goals, 6-18. Belpost Hill trail Belmont Lions, 8-12-60.
Hope the timekeepers aren't sadistic in the final term. Ball comes back out of bounds.
Actually, I was there with Billy Bush on last night, so if he's got any passion for this game at all, I think he'll start fiddling my finger around the clock.
From the ruck contest, falls to the front of the pack. Now it comes out the back, kick off the ground by Foran. Goes to Miletto, handball to McDonald, turned around, went inside out, then got the handball away back towards Miletto, but he leaves it behind, still in the middle of the ground. Falls towards McDonald again, tries to break free, but looks his way through, round in a circle, then gets a kick away finally. Daniel Beck to get there. Can't take it with him. Got some support though. Hepworth, handball over the top to Foran. Still at half back. Goes towards centre wing. Good kick to around the corner. Finds Henry Button. And Button drives it long with the right foot towards half forward. Lead on. Good kick too. And a good mark, Michael Harrison. And he's taking it at half forward. Chips over the top towards Boltesh. Run onto it. Roberts. Fresh air shot. Well, in fact, he got a bit of it. It was off the side of the edge. It was off the edge.
I think if he kicked it properly, it would have been over boundary road.
So it's out of bounds for a throw-in half-forward flank on the outer side. Lions into attack. Thrown in. Over the back, Graham. Got it down. Towards Harrison again. Left foot. Towards Pickett. And wheels around on the left boot. 40 metres out. Lead on from Hall. Wills kept his feet, handball over the top to Hand, standing in the goal square by himself. Newell if it got there, but goes back the other way towards Harrison. He's over the top of it, handball to Corbett. He wheels around on the right boot towards 20 metres out. Graham, great mark. The big man takes the grab and will shoot for goal from, well, about 30 metres out, I suppose it is. And he told Chris Ditchburn all about it too.
He's a bit stiff not to get 50 metres. Ditchburn probably attacked him after he took the mark while he's on the ground.
So Matt Graham, who hasn't troubled the scorers today, just to put the 9th on the board for the Belmont Lions. He's 30 metres out directly in front. And we've seen a lot of players have trouble from 30 metres out directly in front today.
He'll have to strike it well.
He comes in.
Looks good. He's missed it.
Good for distance. And I think he's put it through. He has. So Matt Graham's first goal, a 9th for the Belmont Lions, 9-12-66. And they lead at Belpost Hill 2-6-18. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
Well, so far, Laurie, a quarter and 25 minutes, and Belpost Hill haven't had a score since half time.
Yeah, look, that tells the tale. I think they're a bit like the Queenscliff Cannon today. They haven't fired a shot at all, so it's been a bit disappointing for them today. And I mean, the story's told. I mean, here before was Stewie Dyer sat on the bench for 15 minutes when you got to win the game. Like your good players can't do anything from the bench.
Well, from the ball up in the middle, it was picked up by Martin Hanley. Hasn't gone anywhere. The kick went straight up in the air. Roberts tries to crash his way through the pack, can't get clear, but the ball goes out. Running onto the ball, Daniel Beck, half-back, kicks it wide to Aaron Newell on centre wing. Good shepherding there by Julian Carr. Allows Newell to pick the footy up. He's done a fair job today. Kicks it back into the corridor. In front, Matt Graham again. Just too strong for Mileto on that occasion, and has taken the mark. Will drive it. Well, he kicked the ball and fell flat on his backside as he kicked it. No purchase on the feet. The kick out of defence has fallen into the arms of Roberts. Kicks it on the left foot, looking for Stewie Dyer. Takes the mark. Decides to keep running. Kicks it as long as he can. He's looking for, looks like Bartolo there, but Holtz back onto the ball far too easily. Handball to Button. Button, a handball further afield to Beck. Beck picks it up one go. Looks for the boundary. Doesn't quite get that direction. Picked up by Martin for Belpost Hill. Handball back into real trouble in the middle of the ground. Picked up there by Martin Hanley once again. Kicks back to centre half forward. Mark dropped by Harvey. Handball comes clear to Double Dam. Double Dam across the ground. Newell can hardly pick the legs up, but he's 30 metres clear of any player. Finally picks the footy up. A low pass straight into the arms there of Sean Simmons. Tries to... Well, I don't know what happened there. I thought he dropped the footy. Umpire suggested that he was held without the footy. He gets the free kick, Simmons. Looks for Roberts in the middle of the ground. Kicks it long. The only player there is Daniel Beck. Picks it up. Plenty of time. The left foot goes towards Double Dam on centre wing. I'll tell you what, that wind is really gusting at the moment. And just amazing the players even can kick the footy. It's very, very strong gusty wind right across the ground. And the ball is out of bounds on true centre wing. 27 minutes last quarter. Ball thrown in. Sean Wells picks it up, gets it back to Roberts as the siren sounds. So the agony is over for the Belpost Hill side, because the final score in the elimination final here, GDFL, Belpost Hill 2 goals 6-18, didn't score in the second half, went down to the Belmont Lions 9 goals 12-66.
2 goals, 3 to the Belmont Lions at the final term, and the margin in the end, well, for the Belmont Lions was 48 points, so a great win, 9-12-66 to 2-6-18. The goal kickers for the Belmont Lions, 3 to Peter McVilly, 2 to Michael Harrison, singles to Aaron Newell, Tom Hall, Julian Carr and Matt Graham, while for Belpost Hill their goals this afternoon from Simon Connolly and Anthony Baird. But they're out of the finals race for 2003 Belpost Hill, and the Belmont Lions go on to the first semi-final next Sunday afternoon against Bannockburn, and as we said, Thompson will play Corio in the second semi-final. So we're down to 4 teams. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the final siren thanks to Australian Treated Pine this afternoon. We'll wrap the day in football and the weekend and have a look forward to next weekend's second and first semi-finals. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.